Monday, June 8th, 2026.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have any items from the public? We have a motion to approve the agenda and the consent agenda for the meeting May 27th, 2026.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have any correspondence?
None.
So number 6 is ordinance 1618, an ordinance of the city of South Bend, Washington, adopting revised appropriations and expenditures to be made in calendar year 2026.
So basically, that's for this year's budget. That was that we approved at the end of the year last year. There's a couple items that came through in streets for the Red Town project that we thought was going to close out at the end of the year. Actually, a couple of the expenditures and revenue came through in 2026. So that gave us a couple line items with no budget allotted for them, and so I allotted the budget there in revenues and expenditures and revenues in streets, and in docks we had a couple expenditures. We had an expenditure and a revenue come through, minor, with no, so it created a line item with no budget. So a budget to those also. And so that's the amendment there.
I'll motion to approve ordinance 1618. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right. Now that takes us to department head reports. Chief Stegall.
The traffic revision for the food bank seemed to work out well last week. It didn't seem like there was a lot of confusion. People got it. So I look forward to hopefully that'll be the fix for the foreseeable future. And then graduation weekend went well. We had 0 DUIs and 0 MIPs. So everybody, at least in the city of South Bend, behaved themselves or didn't get us called. So
All right.
that's all I have.
Supervisor Howe.
So I was talking about doing the cleaning up the light brick on our impoundment there. So yeah, we manually pulled out a bunch of garbage, and not garbage, but debris and all that stuff out of the impoundment area. And it was a week-long process, but it worked out well, and guys worked their butts off. So it was good. It was good. So now we have Martin Creek to do now, and we're waiting for FEMA and contractors to align for that, but that should be good. That we got quite a bit more sediment due to those December 8th floods and stuff that washed a bunch of stuff down in there. So that decreased, the capacity. So we need machines to do that. Also last week I met with PACEMA, Scott of PACEMA, and the county, Pacific County Department of Public Works, Jennifer and Todd, and also Jackson from Conservation District on coming up with a solution to mitigate Morrison Creek and the central flooding issue that we're having. So we all got on board, and Scott is going to spearhead a plan to go after funding to get that taken care of. So we have another meeting next week, and it's going to be a process for sure, but everything's moving in the right direction on that. So
Have they made any decisions on what they feel is going to be the best solution?
no, it's probably going to be, that's going to have to be engineered. So the first thing would be, to get funding to do the feasibility studies and all that stuff of what actually would work to open that up and to take care of all those volumes of water in those timeframes. That's the issue, is when it comes down every 4 or 5 years with that volume, you know, that our system can't handle. The other times it's fine. But anyhow, we're looking at some way to make that. That's all I have.
All right. Treasurer Johnson.
I finished the annual report. You'll see that's in front of you, which is a load off of my slate. Yes, so I'm glad that that's done. Other than that, everything's good. We have money in the bank and our bills are paid.
All right. Does the mayor have a report?
I have a very brief report. Thank you all for being there. Sorry I couldn't be in person today. Just wanted to let everyone know that we are still working on the items from the Washington State Administrative Office of Courts and to get those resolved, and we'll present them to council once we have all of those items buttoned up. So appreciate your patience while we're working on those items, and just wanted to give kudos to David for wrapping up that annual report, because I know it's been a lot happening, and so just appreciation to everybody working together right now.
All right. Is there any public comments? Council comments. Well, Norm's not here. He's probably changing diapers. So, Wyatt?
I'm good. Nothing.
I just had somebody come and talk to me about some of the city trash cans, I guess the concrete ones. Whose responsibility is to pick those up?
The cities.
Okay,
Public work.
so that was just, and I know, everybody's overloaded. But just wanted to let you know, it was drawn to my attention that some of them are just not getting picked up.
No.
And they're like the one over by the library, the
Okay.
one over there by Linda's, the taco place on the street there.
Okay.
So, and that was it. I said, I'll give it a mention, but
Were they specific on times? Is it on the weekend or is it?
it's just they're, walk their dogs around and they use it also as a deposit for their dogs, business. They just noticed that it hasn't been cleaned up for a while, they said. So it could, I don't know if it's done on a weekly basis or whatever it is, the frequency, not sure. But,
We will get that taken care of.
okay, and that's all I have. Thank you.
Okay, I don't have anything. Is there any future agenda topics? I guess we'll adjourn the meeting at 5:38.